Hey, sports fans, my name is Boaz, and welcome back to another episode where we break down the latest NBA action. Today, I got to talk about something that shook the basketball world last night. The Denver Nuggets, without their MVP Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, and Christian Braun, pulled off a stunning upset against the Golden State Warriors. Now, let's dive into the details. The Warriors, known for their deadly three-point shooting, had a night to forget. They missed 13 of their first 14 attempts from beyond the arc and finished just 8 for 33. Yikes! Anytime you've got Steph Curry on the court, you don't expect numbers like that. But here's the kicker. The Nuggets were missing their top 3 players due to injuries. No Jokic, no Murray, no Braun. And still, they managed to beat the Warriors 114-105. How did they do it? First up, Aaron Gordon. This man exploded for a season high, 38 points. He was unstoppable. Then we got Russell Westbrook. Remember, his nickname in Lakers was Westbrick. Ever since he joined the Clippers and the Denver Nuggets, this man has been putting numbers and continues to silence his critics. He notched a triple-double with 12 points, 16 assists, and 12 rebounds. What a resurgence for Russ in Denver. And let's not forget Michael Porter Jr., who added 21. This guy is killer behind the arc. 21 points and 10 rebounds to the mix. On the Warriors side, as bad of a night Steph Curry had, he still scored 20 points with 7 assists, but it just wasn't enough to overcome their poor shooting night. Draymond Green hit a milestone with his 6,000th career rebound, but it was overshadowed by the loss. Shannon Sharpe had some strong words about this game. Let's hear what he had to say.
Because we're talking about the Warriors as being a championship contending team. That's all I heard. They'd won 12 or 13. They was on this 7-8 game winning streak, and yada yada. They got Jimmy Butler. Nobody gets to the free throw line more. Nobody makes more free throws. Steph Curry is having a resurgence. He was having a great season, even better since Jimmy Butler arrived. This is what we're talking about. No Nikola Jokic, no Jamal Murray, no Christian Braun, and you lose at home? Look, I understand the Wolves, but no one is talking about the Wolves as being a championship contending team like we were over the last 3 weeks to a month, talking about the Warriors and since the addition of Jimmy Butler. This was a cataclysmic loss. Now, I'm not saying they can't right the ship, but we're talking about one game last night, the Warriors versus the Pacers, or the Pacers versus the Timberwolves, or the Warriors versus the Nuggets. When you don't have the MVP, he's looking like he's going to be second in the MVP. You don't have Jokic, who's a 30-point walking triple-double. You don't have Jamal Murray, who's the second best player on the team. And Christian Braun, who's been a godsend. He's played very well on both ends of the court. And you lose at home when red hot as you've been by the Warriors. This was a horrible loss. It's not even close. And I know they had a last-second shot, but this game was never close, if you ask me.
Personally, I think Shannon Sharpe is hating on the Warriors. He highlighted how devastating this loss is for the Warriors, especially considering their playoff positioning. They're now fighting to avoid the play-in tournament, and every game counts. Steve Kerr came to Steph Curry defense. He mentioned after the game that Steph Curry is dealing with fatigue, both physically and mentally. Let's hear what he had to say.
Did you think Steph was all limited? Another tough shooting night, 7 turnovers.
He's tired.
Yeah, and maybe
Steph's been carrying us for a month. He's been amazing. He's tired, so we got to get him. We got to get him some rest. I just you can see it. He doesn't have his energy.
Draymond Green also had some words for his Steph. Let's hear what he had to say.
Steph is tired. Do you see it?
It's game 68. I think we're all tired. It's the reality of the NBA. So we just got to all figure out a way. But I think, all things considered, everybody.
Is rejuvenation possible when you guys are trying to stack wins? Rejuvenation for you, for Jimmy, for Steph? I mean, what's the tension between maintaining bodies but making sure that you're not in the play-in?
Yeah, we just want to not be in the play-in. So Whatever we got to do, we got to figure it out.
Draymond Green also made headlines with his championship guarantee during All-Star Weekend, saying that the will win the championship this year. If he's going to back that up, his performance, especially his shooting, needs to be top-notch. The Warriors were on a 7-game winning streak and had a 14-3 record since Jimmy Butler joined the team. This loss is a huge blow to their momentum. And let's not forget they have a tough back-to-back against the Milwaukee Bucks coming up. So what's the takeaway from last night? The Nuggets proved that even without their star players, they can compete with the best. Major props to Denver. But this is just one game, and the Warriors did not play to their full potential, if we want to be fair. For the Warriors, it's a wake-up call that there is a lot more work to be done because they're a small team, talented but a small team. So Steve Kerr has to come up with a defensive scheme to deal with any team that has size like Denver and Milwaukee Bucks. The Knicks, they need to regroup and find their form quickly if they want to make a deep playoff run. Tonight they face yet another challenge. The Bucks, who do you have winning in tonight's game? Buck versus Warriors. That's it for today's breakdown. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates. See you next time.